Aries, hi, welcome to your May monthly reading. I am trying to get them out earlier this month because I am going away at the end of the month. So luckily you guys get to be first, so you will always get the earliest reading. Happy birthday to all my Aries out there who are still celebrating birthdays right here at the end of Aries season. All right, guys, before we get started, this is a general reading as usual. Take what resonates, leave the rest. It's not going to fit everybody's situation, or the entire reading may not fit your situation. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or you can book a private reading through the link below in the description box. All right, so Aries, we're going to take a look at the general overview for the month of May for you guys. And then we will also look into your love life as well as pull you some oracles. And then at the end, we'll do their sign and hidden truth. So let's get into it. My beautiful Aries collective, show me Aries overall energy, please, for the month ahead. Thank you. Okay, we have the balance card, Aries. So this is the temperance card in this deck. The card says, oh, excuse me, sorry, I got the hiccups, I guess. Maybe somebody's got the hiccups while they're listening to this. The card says, take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. So Aries, this card is all about bringing your energy back into balance, okay? If you have a decision to make in the month of May, take your time. Do not rush through this decision, okay? This may be the type of situation where it's good for you to ask around, ask people you trust, ask qualified people as well for their opinion on the situation. And you may find that with all these different merged viewpoints, you can come up with a better solution than just, racking your own brain for it or being kind of like stuck in your head going in circles here. But yeah, other than that, Aries, just have patience with yourself. You don't need to make a decision immediately. You don't need to be impulsive. We are going to be moving into Taurus season soon, which will make that a little bit easier for you to be a little bit less impulsive, okay? Because I've even been feeling that fiery, impulsive energy being in Aries season. Man, am I ever impatient during these past few weeks? Oh my God, I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys are kind of like that all the time. I don't know. I don't have any Aries in my chart, so I don't relate. But yeah, basically just take your time, okay? You know what else is standing out to me in this card right now is the red. I think it's wine coming from the lion's mouth in this card. If you guys can see, there's like this little wine here. Some of you guys, you could, I hate saying stuff like this, but I have to say it if it comes to me. Be careful, again, of not doing anything impulsive. Have patience because you may injure yourself, Aries. You may cut yourself and be bleeding quite a bit here in this next month. You could cut yourself, why am I getting somebody might cut themselves on a can? Like a can, not a can opener, but when you open the can and sometimes there's a little sharp edge. So just be mindful, okay? Be patient while you're doing things, pay attention, be present while you're doing things, and you can avoid these kinds of mistakes. All right, let's see what your biggest block is for May. We got 2 cards here, Aries. Oof, damn. All right, we have the 9 of Swords and the Tower. Oof. The dreaded Tower card. Now, guys, don't be afraid of the Tower. Tower is a positive energy, just depending on how you look at it. It is a little concerning with this 9 of Swords energy showing up. So with the 9 of Swords energy showing up is talking about you having a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear about things falling apart, or about something falling apart, or sorry, I said that twice. Something falling away, letting go of something, okay? Something is blocking you because you're too scared to let this tower fall, okay? The 9 of Swords says unfounded fear, focusing on the worst case scenario, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. And the Tower card, which is called Life Experience in this deck, says let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So see they put a little bit of a positive twist there on the Tower card, which, you know, again, I feel like because these two cards together is telling me you have a lot of fear of change here, Aries. Fear of change, because in order for something to drastically change, or having some sort of life-changing event here, something has to fall away or fall apart in order for you to build it from the ground up, in order for you to build a better version of it. And this might have to do with yourself, Aries. This might be you having a fear of changing something regarding you, your lifestyle, Aries, yourself in some way. Maybe you've just had some sort of belief for so long that, you know, you hold on to it, or you hold on to this fear, and you're scared to change because you don't know anything else. And, you know, fair enough, Aries. It's a pretty normal thing. Change can be scary, but this fear is also scary because, you know, fear is holding you back here. You're needing to let this Tower or moment, whatever this is, come in and just let it come crashing down, okay? Let it come crashing down, because this is an opportunity. At the end of the day, it's going to be an opportunity for you to grow back better, okay? And yeah, old belief systems that no longer work for you. Some of you guys could have like a breakthrough in realizing that you've kind of been self-sabotaging something, or you could realize that you've kind of been your own worst enemy in a certain area of life, or maybe just like life altogether, like that you've been working against yourself. And this might come as quite a shock to you, and maybe you don't know how to change, Aries, and that's okay. Again, change can be scary, and the one thing that you're being asked to do is just take it one step at a time, just one day at a time. So when people say, oh, like to change your life, you have to make a decision and never go back, I don't resonate with that. The way, my experience changing things, because I've been through many life-changing experiences and have worked through reprogramming belief systems, it's a choice you have to make every day. And some days are easier than others. Some days you feel stronger than other days. Other days you don't feel so strong, and you might be giving in to the old ways again. And that's okay, Aries. Just take it one day at a time. You don't have to be strong all the time, okay? Because being strong all the time, yes, people will say, oh, you're so strong, you're so resilient, as if it's like a compliment, and it is in a sense, like it is. But sometimes, you know, when you're going through hard stuff, you don't want to have to be strong all the time. Sometimes you just want to be soft, and you just want things to be easy. And when you're going through intense changes, it feels like you're not getting a break, okay? So not to like scare you guys or anything, but you could have some pretty drastic changes happening in the month of May for you. Some intense breakthroughs, life-changing events. But at the end of the day, like I said, these are here to help you grow, Aries. It's all for your growth. It's all for your evolution. So a lot of the time, it's just the way that you look at things, okay? But I will say that you guys, for those of you who feel like you focus on worst case scenarios, or you have like negative thoughts or negative state of mind, this, and you feel like you have bad luck, that is contributing to your, you know, quote unquote bad luck, because you are expecting the worst all the time, right? So our thoughts create our reality, our thoughts and our words. So if you're speaking about, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm scared this is going to happen, or you're thinking those things, this could be creating a lot of bad experiences for you. So I know it's hard, Aries. I know I'm going off a little bit here, but I know it's hard to believe in something good when you've only experienced something bad. And trust me, because as somebody who has experienced so many crazy, unfortunate things in my life, it was very hard. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy to change. I'm going to tell you it's possible. If you want to, it is possible. It takes time, but it's possible, okay? You know, a few years ago, I was a completely different person than I am now. And if you told me 5 years ago that this is who I would be today and this is what I would be doing, I don't know if I would have believed you. But I wanted it bad enough, you know? I wanted it bad enough, and you know, things, again, they don't change overnight, but I've definitely seen a ton of improvement in my life. I've seen a ton of change, positive changes, and I don't think so negatively anymore, you know, and I don't experience so much anxiety and so much fear. I used to be someone who was medicated for my anxiety, and I no longer have to take those medications because I have essentially worked through a lot of the fears. And, you know, that might not be the case for everybody. Some people do have to take medication for mental health conditions. I thought I would be on medication for life, but you know, some people can work through it. Some people can work through it. My anxiety personally stemmed from trauma and stemmed from things that have happened, you know. But you can rewire your brain, Aries. You can change your brain chemistry. You can do it. I believe in you. If you really want to, Aries, you can do it. And again, it may take several years. It may take less time for some people. But each day that you work towards it matters, okay? So anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. What do you need to release? If you guys saw who I was, where I was 5 years ago, I swear I wish I could tell you more about it, but just for the sake of time, I don't. If some of you guys have watched my lives before, you know what I'm talking about. You know some of the things I'm talking about. But so yeah, what we need to release here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the card says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So, you know, the Wheel of Fortune showing up in what you need to release. This is an interesting position for this card. This could be, again, this like expecting that your luck is going to turn out wrong all the time, okay? The card actually did come out in reverse, but I don't read these cards in reverse. But thinking about it now, it actually kind of makes sense that if it was showing up in reverse, that it's like your expectation of bad experience, your expectation of bad luck, your expectation that nothing's ever going your way, Aries. Okay, you know how hard it was for me to tell myself everything is working out for me when it wasn't? Because of course, you feel like you're lying to yourself. You feel like you're completely delusional and like you're just talking shit, and it's hard. But the more you say it, that's how you reprogram your brain. A belief system is just a thought you think so much that it becomes a belief system, Aries. So challenge that thought. Challenge those thoughts. That's how you do it. Okay? Some of you guys have heard me talk about my analogy about rewiring the brain as cars on different roads. So like the thoughts you think the most are like cars on a highway with the most developed and constructed roads. And those are the ones where you're going to see the most traffic, the most cars driving through. And then the thoughts you think the least are like these little dirt roads out in the country. You may see, you know, 1 or 2 cars driving down every once in a while because nobody wants to go down a dirt road, right? But the more cars that drive down it, now there's like an actual road kind of being like, you see the tire marks, and then maybe the city starts noticing that cars are driving down this road, taking a shortcut, and so they pave over the road, and now more cars can drive down it. So that's just like my little kind of analogy. So it's the same thing with your brain. You have to train your mind, Aries. You have to train your thoughts. Your brain is not in control of you. You are in control of it, okay? What do you need to focus on? Some intense energy here this month, Aries. But this is something that's the reality that so many people are dealing with. And I feel like this is why I was guided to do this as my purpose, is because I've overcome a lot of difficult things in my life. And I'm telling you, Aries, if I can do it, I promise you, you can do it. So we have the 3 of Spring for what you need to focus on. It says, plan your next steps with an eye for the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction with a job well done, or from a job well done. So, you know, focus on the future. Don't focus on the past. Don't let your past hold you back, Aries. Don't focus on the things that happen. Aries, your future needs you. Your past doesn't need you. And again, we have a mention of patience here. So have patience with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Healing is not a fun time, okay? It's not. It really isn't. Everybody's like, oh, healing, love and light. No. Healing is dark. You're in the trenches. You're in the darkness. You're in the dirt. It's raw. It hurts, okay? It's painful. but you can survive. You are stronger than you think, Aries, and you're a pretty determined sign here, being a fire sign. You're not a weak person, okay? You got to give yourself a little more credit. If you have the resilience to survive all the things that you survived, you have the strength to heal them. What's in your future? What does Aries need to be most aware of in their future in the month of May? Oof, you guys got some seriously heavy energy going on here in May. Wow, Aries. You got the ego card, which is the devil card, all right? Battling those negative thoughts. Ego death. Some of you guys are going to experience an ego death, okay? Some of you guys are breaking free from this illusion of being trapped. There's definitely a lot of indications surrounding negative thoughts here in your reading, Aries. The card says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So, you know, the start of this journey for you is going to feel like nothing is changing. It's actually probably going to get a little bit harder before it gets easier. And I don't say that to discourage you, Aries. I just mean that when you challenge your ego and your mind, the ego and the mind is going to challenge you back, and you are going to be fighting yourself, and you're going to feel like a crazy person, like you really are. If you don't feel crazy already, you are going to feel a little bit more crazy, okay? But you have to keep challenging it. You have to, because your ego is just here to tell you, this is the way we do things because this is what feels safe, okay? Your ego is there to protect you. There's a healthy level of ego that we all have, and then there's an ego that gets out of control, and not the type of ego where it's like you're full of yourself, that people get, you know, people look up what your ego actually is, you know? A lot of people think, oh, someone with like a big ego is full of themselves, and maybe that is true, but they're also someone who's really fragile, okay? Somebody who can get hurt really easily. So your ego is really just trying to protect you, trying to keep you in a safe kind of bubble here, Aries. So yeah, again, a lot of heavy energy for you guys. I'm sorry I don't have any better news, but I feel like some of you Aries collective are at the very significant breaking kind of point, turning point, even in your healing journey. And this is a very intense time for you guys. And it's a positive and exciting time though as well, because you are the wheel of fortune at the end of the day, Aries. You are the one that's going to turn your luck around. What's your biggest challenge? You got a lot of major arcana in here, Aries, so it definitely feels like a lot going on for you. Okay, we've got the Two of Autumn. All right, so, you know, with everything else we have to deal with in life, Aries, which is stressful enough, on top of that, you're dealing with all of this as well. So your biggest challenge is that you may feel like you're a little bit overwhelmed, that you're juggling a little bit too much in terms of stress. You know, we already have to get up and go to work every day, and now we have to fight ourselves for that whole 24 hours in the day as well. So that's why I say give yourself compassion, give yourself grace. You are doing work that most people are not willing to do, and they will get stuck in their ways, and they will be unhappy forever. They'll take it out on everyone around them. Aries, it's a very noble thing to do this work on yourself. It's not an easy task. I promise you it's worth it. But I'm also telling you it's you know, it's not easy. It gets easier. I will tell you that. It does get easier. The first little while is the hardest. It's almost like quitting an addiction, you know? The first little while is the hardest, but as time goes by, it gets easier to deal with, okay? So this card says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So, you know, if the universe, God, whatever you believe in, didn't think you can handle this, you wouldn't be given all of this to take on. Don't forget to try to have fun through this process. And again, I know I'm just thinking back to my old self when I was going through this. I know if somebody told me that, I'd be like, fun? Are you serious right now? And I would slap someone for saying that. But try to find magic in the little moments, Aries, okay? Because that's going to get you through this. That is what's going to get you through it, okay? And your resilience, your strength. You can handle everything. You can handle it. I'm telling you, if I can, Aries, you can. There was many times that I didn't want to live on this planet anymore. And I promised myself I was going to try one more time and that I was going to really put everything I had into healing. And when I did that, trust me, I did start to see a difference. And it was once I realized I had to reprogram the thoughts and the belief systems in my mind, the ones that were programmed into me by other people. You know, we can't help who raised us, but we can help the person that we become as an adult. Okay, have patience with yourself. What's the biggest opportunity for Aries? Aries' biggest opportunity for May. Oh, I love this. Okay. Finally, some good news here. We have the Six of Swords, Aries. Your biggest opportunity, let me just read the card. It says, positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Sorry about the glare on the cards, guys. It is a little bit dark, getting dark outside, and I have to have the light on here. And unfortunately, I got a big ass glare on the table, but we're good here. So yeah, you are going to start to see some positive changes that will help you feel a little bit motivated. You know, the Six of Swords is moving on from something, moving to calmer waters, feeling a little bit relieved, okay? Especially after this tower that's coming in for you. You need that relief, okay? Some of you guys could also have an opportunity to travel or move, relocate here in the next month. The Wheel of Fortune also indicates travel or relocation, or even like a new car for some of you. So there is something, you know, the silver lining here. There's something good coming in for you by the end of the month. But I do feel like May could be a little bit of a tough time for you guys. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants you to be aware of. Damn, Aries, I'm sorry you guys are going through this, because I know exactly how it feels. You know, maybe just in a slightly different situation here. We all have our own unique struggles. Oh my God, look at this. Awakening. Aries, you know what's happening. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You are literally going through, your whole entire world is being shaken to the core because you're going through an awakening. The card says, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So, okay, I'm very relieved that this card came out. Things are going to feel like they're coming crashing down, but it's in order for you to have this awakening, okay? This tower is the catalyst to your awakening. This is exactly what you need. And your perspective of things is going to be drastically changing through this next month. And because you're choosing to change your perspective, and you will have more epiphanies here, more spiritual epiphanies, more realizations. You will go deeper into your awakening, and you know, you are going to start to see proof that the work you're doing is working, because you will. When you have awakening at the end here, this is telling me the deeper you're going, you're doing some serious shadow work. Damn, Aries, I'm impressed. You guys are putting some serious work in here. The deeper you go, the more awake you will become. You are going into the depths of your soul, Aries. You are facing that fear. You're facing that darkness. And you are brave enough to do it and courageous enough to do it. And you're going to come out the other end a whole completely changed and transformed person. Wow, Aries, this is actually very, very intense energy here. Your whole life world may be turned upside down during this month, but this time next year, you're going to look back and be like, holy shit, I really needed that tower to happen. Because face it, if this reading is resonating with you, you're not happy the way things are right now. You're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with your life. And we have to be honest with ourselves, Aries. And the only way to change things is to actually change things. And the first thing that has to happen is acknowledging that you need to change. Okay? Spirit's putting you through a serious test and trial in May. This is not for everyone, but if this resonates with you, get ready, Aries. Get ready to be shaken to the depths of your soul. Okay, shaken to the damn core. Shooketh, Aries. You are going to be shooketh. So that's what I've got for your general reading. I know we went a little, usually it's around like 16 or 18 minutes. We're at 25 minutes, but that's okay. You know, you guys needed a little bit of a longer general reading for all of this to make sense. As I said, very intense energy going on here. Spirit is, you do have the Temperance card. Okay, so Spirit's got your back. Your higher self, your spirit guides, they are watching over you. The Temperance card is Archangel Michael. So you are being, you know, catapulted into an awakening right now. And be easy on yourself, because this is not, this work is not for the weak, Aries. It's not for the weak. But you have a very divine purpose here if you're being forced into an awakening like this. Okay, so that's what we have. We have Scorpio energy, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Sagittarius, and fixed energy, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Wow, Aries, that's intense. That is some intense ass energy for you guys. Let's get you some oracles. Okay, we've got confidence is your key to success. Confidence is your key to success. Leo energy, new moon in Leo here. Okay, we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. A lot of fire energy showing up for you here. And then we also have conclusions are within reach, Aries. So at the bottom of the deck, a time for healing. And remember, healing is not linear. You're going to come back to things that you thought you healed and start to understand them on a deeper level. You're going to come back to these epiphanies and this awakening you're having. You're going to have another spiritual awakening where you're going to revisit all of this stuff and come and dig even deeper. If you think you're going deep in this next month, Aries, you are going to go deeper. But trust me, the second, third, fourth time around, you're going to have many spiritual awakenings, and they do get easier because, for one, you understand what's going on, so you can navigate through it a little easier. The first time is always the hardest, and you are going to be pretty shaken up. But if you're going through this, it's for some bigger purpose here, Aries. So, you know, look at the bigger picture. What about for your finances and career for Aries? Damn, Aries, I am shook by this reading. I'm a little scared for you, but I'm also a little excited for you guys. Outside forces, unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. What else for Aries, please? Taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. Okay, and then we have signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences that you experience. There's no such thing as a coincidence or you see synchronicities and signs and numbers. Everything's for a reason. And I feel like you guys are going to go into this awakening, you're going to start to see a hell of a lot of angel numbers. You're going to start to see a lot of different signs. You're going to be doing a lot of research. And you're going to really get in touch with your spirituality here, Aries. A message from the universe for Aries, please. Damn, you guys, hang in there. Hang in there. It's going to be a wild ride. Okay. The journey wasn't the smoothest or most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So for some of you, you could already be going through this. Okay, some of you guys, because we're all on different timelines here, Aries. So some of you could already be going through this awakening and you're wondering when it's going to end. So that is a sign that, don't worry, it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. Let's get you an angel number for Aries, please. Angel number for my Aries collective. Angel number for my Aries collective. Where did that go? We have 2121 energy levels. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It is a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Okay, so you could be seeing a lot of 1s and 2s. So wow, Aries, very intense. Like we're 30 minutes in, and that's just for your general reading here. This is going to be a long reading here. Let's look into your love life for my beautiful Aries brothers and sisters. Okay, so this is going to be the person that you're currently focused on, Aries, and this is their overall energy in the month of May towards Aries. What's this person's overall energy towards Aries in May? Oh, we have the Magician here. Somebody's wanting to initiate something with you, Aries. There could be a lot of desire here between you and this person. You could have somebody here who wants to initiate a commitment with you. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You may be dealing with a Gemini. You do not have to be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody feels like they should reach out to you, or that you two should, you know, move this thing, get this thing going, get this thing moving this connection forward. What's your overall energy towards them? Temperance. You've had a lot of patience with this person. I feel like for some of you guys, you really want things to start picking up in this situation. And it looks like in May, it may start picking up. You may actually be leading towards something a little bit more stable, a little bit more solid. What's the overall energy between you? The Star card, beautiful, Aries. You both are really into each other here. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's like an offer coming in. This could have been like a slow moving connection, and I see that you've been extremely patient with this person, moving at a pace that suits them. But with the Magician here, it looks like they're wanting to make something happen. Move this thing forward, Aries. All right, how do you see them? How do you see this person? The Judgment card. Wow, you really do indeed feel very guided towards this person. For some of you guys, this could be a past energy coming back in to your life with the Judgment card. It's like reconciliation energy. It doesn't have to be. I'm actually getting more that the relationship has reached a point where things are moving forward. You're reaching kind of a turning point in the connection. So things are moving forward. But yeah, you do see this person as somebody that you feel quite divinely guided towards. Let's see how they see you. How do they see you? They see you as the King of Swords, okay? So this person sees you as being quite direct, so they know what you want already. They know you're kind of waiting for them. They know exactly how you feel because you say what you mean and you mean what you say. And you don't beat around the box. Beat around the box. Beat around the bush. Is it a bush? Not a box. What am I saying, guys? You don't beat around the bush. Why did I say box? But yeah, you're very direct. You know what you want. You know what you're looking for. And you've told this person how you feel about them. You've already told them what you want and what you expect from a connection. They may have, again, told you that they want to move at a bit of a slower pace. And you've been quite patient with them. How do you feel, Aries? Two of Wands. You're ready to make some plans here. You're ready to make some serious plans with this person. You already see them in your future. You can already see yourself and this person being together for the long term. How do they feel? You're also just, again, sort of like observing the situation between you. Oh yeah, Five of Wands. So they're a little conflicted. Why are they conflicted? Why are they conflicted, please? Oh, Seven of Cups. Okay, so they're a little bit emotionally confused here. They may not have been seeing the situation as clearly as they wanted to. All right. For some of you guys, this person could have other options, or they wanted to keep their options open for a certain amount of time here. What's their intention with you? They do have feelings for you, but I feel like they're also a little bit scared of just jumping into things here. We have the Hanged Man. So yeah, they are going to delay a little bit longer, but mind you, we're only in April still. So I do feel like there's a little bit longer of a delay here. They don't want to, you know what it is? I'm seeing the locks on this person's hands and legs. This person thinks that they don't want to be like tied down or anything. So they're a little bit non-committal here because this energy about them wanting to kind of keep their options open. But they feel like there's a lot of competition out there and they know that they have something good with you. What's their next action in May, please? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're still going to be moving at a very slow pace. Okay, Aries, this person's moving a little too slow for you. They're kind of just not offering you what it is that you want. Even though you know that this person likes you. You know it. The energy between you is the star. You're both exactly what each other wants. But yet this person keeps putting it off. And you're kind of like about to reach your max level of patience here. Like your patience is kind of running out. What's the outcome in May between these two? Because they keep kind of delaying things. What are they waiting for? What the heck are they waiting for, Aries? Again, it's looking like this person just kind of wants to keep their options open for the meantime. They already, see, the thing is, Aries, you can't tell people that you want them that badly because then they know you're there. You know, they know that you want them. They know how bad you want them. And they will kind of keep you on the back burner because they know, okay, well, I can go around and date because I know Aries will be there. If I don't find anyone, like I know Aries is going to be there. So I can just run back to Aries, right? Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles as the outcome card. Damn, Aries, you might be ghosting this person. You might just actually run out of patience by the end of this month. You're on your own, baby. You're getting tired of this. You're tired of this person. You're like, come back to me when you're ready. If you're not ready, then I'm going to go make myself available to other people. Because you know, this person doesn't seem very emotionally intelligent, okay? But, you know, in the future, Aries, maybe don't be so direct with people and be like, you know, I want you. You're the one for me. I can see us together because now they know you're going to be there. So whenever they're ready to settle down, if they don't find, quote unquote, anyone else better, because clearly they think that they have better options, they're going to come running back to you. Okay, so keep your options open as well. At the very least, Aries, don't be loyal to someone who's not loyal to you. Keep your options open. We got Pisces energy here, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Damn, Aries, you guys are really going through it this month. Let's look into new love for you, or for some of you, the new person that you're dealing with. Or if it's singles, this could be a new person coming into your life. New person for Aries. Damn, that's just way too much. Did you guys hear how loud that was? Oh my God. New person for Aries, please. Who are they? Four of Cups. There's, what's their overall energy towards you? Someone feels rejected by you, Aries. There's someone new coming in, but you may not have any interest in this person. Okay, there's someone coming in offering something to you. They feel an emotional connection to you. They think you're not interested. You seem bored with them. You seem uninterested. You seem discontent here. How do or what is the overall energy between you? Yeah, somebody is coming in with a new offer here, but it's not exactly what you're hoping for, not exactly who you're hoping for. We have the Tower energy here between you. So, you know, I feel like this person could be someone that brings a lot of drama into your life, Aries, or causes a lot of upheaval. How do you see them? How do you see this person? Nine of Wands. So they're closed off. For some of you, this is someone who's not taking no for an answer. Somebody who's trying to fight for you here. The problem is they want to fight for you, but then as soon as they have you, why aren't they letting you in? It's like they like the chase. They like the game of the chase. How do they see you? How do they see Aries, please? Oof, yeah, you being cold as ice, Aries. Damn, Queen of Swords. You're cold as ice to this person. I don't know what it is about them, but you don't like this person, this new person who's coming in, Aries. I'm sorry, you just don't like them. There's something about them. You're not into it. You're not into them. You do have new love coming in, but it doesn't look like it's anything you're interested in. Damn, Aries. Well, at least you know what you want. How do you feel about this person? This is someone from your past. They're coming back in, but they are somebody from your past here. I do feel like you know, this person left. They left a hole in your heart here, Aries. You're like, how dare they come back in? You do have a soft spot for them, but you're not letting this person in. You got your boundaries up here. You don't trust them. You did miss them. If they came back sooner, you may have taken them back, but I think it's like too little too late kind of energy. How do they feel? God damn, Aries, what is going on here? Oh, you know, now they want to come back in with a commitment. Now they want to come back in with a commitment here. Hierophant, Knight of Cups. They feel like you're closed off, though. And you are. You're very protective of your energy at this point. I don't see you letting this person back in, but they're coming back. They may come in with flowers or something, a gift, some other type of offer, trying to be all romantic. I feel like you're pissed off because you're like, why didn't you do this before? I gave you an opportunity to do this before and you chose not to do it. And now you want me back. So I do see you being a little bit confused, being a little bit in your head about the situation. Why is this person coming back to bug Aries? Why now? They want to heal. Okay, they want to heal. They want to heal the situation all of a sudden. They made a decision about you. They're not going back and forth. They're tired of being alone. Damn, Aries, your reading's crazy today. What's their future action here? Yeah, we already know that they're coming back in. What are they gonna do? The Lovers, yeah, they're going to try to play on your feelings. They're going to try to play on your emotions. I swear this person's coming back in trying to be all romantic. Aries, you don't buy it, though. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Aries, please? So it's like you get your wish fulfillment, right? But you didn't really want it anymore. Some of you guys might end up giving them a chance. I do feel like you're going to hear them out. I don't know, Aries. They're persistent. I will say that. They're, like I said, they're not taking no for an answer. They're not giving up easily. This person is going to fight for you. I said that at the beginning of the reading. They want to fight for you. They want to fight for this. They know all your soft spots, okay? But yeah, that's what I got for you. We got Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, and Scorpio here. Aries is just going through it this month. Jeez. All right. Let's do their sign or the other sign. This is if you're dealing with this sign, Aries. Just give these a good shuffle here. So if you are dealing with another Aries, how does Aries feel in May? Knight of Swords. Four of Cups. Somebody's coming in, okay, and Aries is coming in really impulsively. They do not care if you reject them. They still want to try. They still want to try. They want to talk to you. They think you might reject them, but they're going to try anyway. There's this Taurus who's interested in you. They are feeling really weighed down by the situation. There's a Gemini who's, third party, Aries. There's a Gemini who's hiding a third party from you. The Cancer, there's a Cancer that has a crush on you and would like to, there's messages coming in from a Cancer, okay? They want to talk to you. They want things to start moving. The Leo, damn, okay. There's a Leo here that's really stepping up to the plate, Aries. There's a Leo that's taking charge, wanting to take the lead in a situation. They're really showing up in their masculine energy over here, this divine kind of masculine energy. And they really are wanting to, just like take the lead in this situation. They really want to like make this work with you. Okay, they got a plan and everything. The Virgo, there's a Virgo that wants to come in with an offer. They're hoping that you will cooperate with them. They're hoping that they can get your cooperation with this offer. The Libra, there's a Libra that's spent a lot of time alone and realized that they like you. They have feelings for you. They want to be with you. There's a Scorpio who really cares about you. However, they are not, like, they are just kind of enjoying being single right now. They do care about you, though. Sagittarius, there is a Sagittarius here who feels very inspired by you. They're going to tell you about it. This person's going to be quite direct and honest with you. There's a Capricorn that misses you and wants to reach out. There's an Aquarius that is very held on to you. They're a little bit possessive, this Aquarius. They feel like you belong to them. They want your attention anyway. And there's a Pisces. There's a positive shift in a relationship with a Pisces here. It looks like things are going to be going really well between you and them romantically. Something is changing. Something's changing between you and the Pisces. All right, Aries, let's do hidden truth for you guys. So if you're dealing with another Aries, what is Aries hidden truth, please? What is Aries hidden truth? Aries hidden truth. So there's an Aries who feels let down by you, and hid who they really were from you. So I feel like they may have tried to show you the real them, and they feel let down. They weren't happy with your reaction. The Taurus has trouble with intimacy. Feels like they were a distraction from your pain. The Gemini is crushed from some truth and wants to know if you'll make it right. The Cancer loves you and is so attracted to you. The Leo wishes they treated you better and regrets lying to you. The Virgo buries themselves in work to forget you, and they want you real bad. The Libra feels you leaving them behind, feels like you guys will be together again. The Scorpio's not over you. It was their fault, but they blamed you. The Sagittarius wants you so badly, but it's time for them to heal. The Capricorn daydreams about a life with you and wants to feel that way again. The Aquarius's life is not as together as it seems, and they feel like they can't be with you right now because of that. And the Pisces loves you, but feels like you broke their heart. Alrighty, guys, so that is what I have. I really hope you enjoyed the lengthy messages today. You'll hang in there, Aries. You guys got this, okay? Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you for all your comments and support to my channel. And I wish you guys all the best. See you in the next one.